Hey guys, it's Jimothy here, and today I'm going to be showing you my chest route on Fortune Island in the first episode of Minecraft Tips and Tricks on my channel. And as you can see, I voted for Fortune Island so I could show you the route, and it had that minimal chance. So yeah, the new voting system is like okay. It definitely has its positives. But so anyway, onto the route. Once you get corn, and it's lagging a little bit, but once you get corn, you're gonna wanna come over here, and I'm playing in spectator so that I can, because I actually have two routes to show you in case you're in a team or you prefer one over the other. So yeah, come up here, tier 1 chest, so that you can defend yourself, and then just climb up here and kill this people like this guy if there are people up here, and just climb up here, tier 1, and tier 2, swim over here, tier 1, and swim back over here. Just make your way down this little hill here, and just parkour up here onto this tree, and here's a double tier 2, so that's your second and third tier 2s. Now you're just gonna want to make your way down here, and once you're over here, just swim across. Your fourth tier 2 will be down in here. You'll make it up before you drown. There's a chest right there, and I've gone down there multiple times and I didn't die from it, so yeah. Then over here, tier 1 chest. There's tier 1 over here if you want. I don't get that though, because there's a tier 2 right here, so that's your 5th tier 2. And now, just run along here, tier 1, tier 1, and now swim across, and up here there's also actually wait, I thought there were boats over here. I guess there's two boats here, so if you want to grab a boat, that's a good spot to get a boat. And anyway, what? Okay, that was weird, but just come over here. If you want a tier 1, you can grab this. Make sure you don't fall in because there's no way out, because yeah, you can't get up the side of the iron bars. But that's only if you want the tier 1. Other than that, just climb up here, get this tier 2, so that's your 6th tier 2. Run along here. Jump in here, tier 1. And just run along this runway. And in case you didn't know which side the waterfall was, which is the way that I went out, it's south. But I just use the waterfall as a reference every time instead of opening F3. This is a tier 2, which brings you up to 7. Yeah, 7. And that's a tier 1. There is a chest up here that I haven't gotten in-game yet because I just didn't happen to notice it before. I just noticed it walking around in Spectator. So that I'm just gonna assume that that's a tier 1. So right now we're at 7 tier 2s. Another boat dock over here. This one has 4 boats. And just walk over here. Climb the vines up this tree. Break a few leaves and jump around a bit. And you will get up here. This is a tier 2 chest. If you want to take the fall damage, jump down here. It's a tier 1. And now, if you have shears, I haven't figured out to do this without shears, but if you have shears, you just make them, get some vines, climb up here, and then there's your 9th tier 2 chest up here. Then just go down, and once you're done on this island, You just want to grab one of your, you should have like 6 boats by now. So you can just grab a boat over here. There are a bunch of, I think there's, like that. I think that's a tier 1. There's probably a bunch of tier 1 chests all over this island that I haven't really looked into that much, but on this route, the chests that I grab, flick this up, down, up, and that should, actually I think you only need to flick it up and it will open this block back and there will be an enchantment table down there. You can actually get like level 10 enchantments, but I would suggest either doing level 1 or level 8. You can get level 1 and level 8 both down there. Anyway, if you want, there's a tier 1 chest right here. Now, there are many ways to get into here, but all that matters is that you get in here. There's a double tier 2 here, so that should be tier 2, 10, and 11. And then the last tier 2 on this part of the route will be to just go over here. This boat dock will have this tier 2 chest. So that is actually this, I found that route out later, but that's the first route I'm showing. Now the second route is the opposite of the waterfall, or north, I believe. So once you get corn, just run over here and climb up these vines and grab this double tier 1 to get you, hopefully get you a weapon and some leather armor. There's also a tier 1 over there, which I usually don't take. But anyway, just want to swim over here. There are a bunch of tier 1s scattered over there, and I am aware that there are a bunch of tier 1s and some like 2 tier 2s over off that way. But the routes I'm showing in this video are the best routes on this map. If there are better routes, then that's very shocking. So here's your first tier 2. Just come over here, come up this ladder. Second tier 2. If you still don't have a weapon for whatever reason, you can feel free to grab this tier 1 chest. But I typically don't do that. I just swim over here, because then you drop down into this volcano and you swim, and two of these, I'm not sure exactly which combination, but like you'll be able to get all of them. 2 of them are tier 2 and 1 is tier 1, so those will be your third and fourth tier 2s, and then there's just a ladder that you climb up over here. And at the top there will be an iron door. I'm just going to fly up because I can't go through the iron door because there's a pressure plate. And in spectator mode, it doesn't like let spectators activate redstone. So yeah, just a tier 1. If you still somehow don't have a weapon, just swim over here. I believe this has boats at the start of the game, but someone must have grabbed them. If you climb up this ladder, here's your 5th tier 2. I think there's always going to be a pig on here if you want to go over to the enchant table on the other side of the map. But I would just fish and for XP. But there are a few farm animals if you really don't want to fish. And climb up here. This is your 6th tier 2. And tier 1 up here. And this parkour is all not very difficult, it's very doable. I do it all the time. And what did we're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is your 7th tier 2, I believe. Flick this lever once. Go down here. And then, did they leave this open? Okay, they left this open. So now there will be tier 2s 8 and 9 for this route down here. If there's just a bunch of walkways. So walk down here. There's nothing special in here, just like 8 beds and a chest, and that's tier 1. Tier 2, they're all the same. Tier 1 and tier 2. So that's 2 tier 2s and yours, well, 2 more tier 1s and your 8th and 9th tier 2s on the route. And yeah, I'm sure there's some expansions, like I'm pretty sure there's got to be at least one tier 2 on this island or on the like battleship over here, but I haven't really looked into it that much. I also noticed that there's a cake in here, which is pretty interesting. So yeah, just explore this boat and over here. But this parkour isn't worth it. There's a crafting table up here, but there's only 2 tier 1s and a tier 1 in the back of here. So then you'll probably be able to make it back in time for refill with both of these routes. And if you're in a team with someone, we'll add 12 and 9. That's 21, and then multiply that by 2 for refill. That's 42 plus 8 at corn for refill, so that's 50 tier 2s, and you don't even need to get any chests at corn at the start, just the first refill. And then say it refills again, you probably won't get the whole route twice. It's definitely possible, but if it refills again, you've got even more tier 2s. So yeah, being able to say that you got 50 tier 2s with only 2 people, I think that's pretty impressive. So yeah, anyway, hope you all enjoyed. If you liked it, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. And if you have a suggestion for which map I should do a Chester video on next, leave a comment about it in the comment section below. And bye guys.